Hey fam. Hi. I'm currently dressed like somebody's mother in the 90s. Let me give you a fit check. My black pants and my oversized plaid t-shirt and my white long sleeve and my random bracelet. And then I have my cross necklace, my double layer cross necklace. And I've got my AirPods on a carabiner. And that's me today. Yeah. That was my fit for church. I was feeling very inspired. You guys are very lucky. I'm in a good mood today. And I haven't posted in a long time. I'm really sorry about that. So I'm going to do my makeup while I just chat. Let me get some inspiration up because I don't know what to do. I've got my laptop. I don't know what to name her. I give all my devices names. Not like real life names, except my digicam. His name is Jonathan. It's a reference to Paul Rudd when he was talking about Milgenor. Captain America. I'm actually not a Marvel fan. What the hell? Thor. You know his little hammer buddy? Milnior, that nigga. He called him Jonathan in one of the interviews. That's why I got the name for my digicam. I don't know where my son is right now. Oh, where is he actually? He must be on my table. Then my AirPods. Her name is Gigabyte. I don't know. It's really cute. I gave it to her on Christmas Day. Those are the names of my kids. I don't know what name to give this girl, but she's definitely a girl. Boom! I said I was gonna do my makeup while I talk, right? Got my mirror. Can you see yourself? No, you can only see. Oh, it's dirty as fun. Oh, look at that reflection. It's on my wall right now. That's so cool. It's like a freaking cat. My dirty as hell mirror. And I'm gonna get all my palettes and all my brushes. So give me 6-7 seconds since it's right. Like it's literally right next to me. Ooh, it's Sunday night, meaning it's everything shower day. That's why we're doing this, because it's everything shower day. But I've got all my things. Oh, let's do a little haul, yeah. I got my Fit Me. Ooh, it's kind of gross. Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation in 360 marker. I don't even know if that suits my shade. I think I'm a bit darker than that, honestly. I've got my Too Faced. Born This Way. What shade? Cacao. My L'Oreal. It's so oily. Because I never use this. My L'Oreal True Match. Accord Parfait. Parfait. Oh wait, no, it's just True Match. This is in French. Guys, I've had a long day. This one is in shade 10D. Can you see that? Not really. And I got my Revlon Color Stay Flex or Full Cover 6-7 and all the rest. Yeah. I've got this random palette that I got from MCO Beauty. It's a lot of pinks for the white girls, I'm guessing. There's no like dark browns. And I have this Revolution one that I got from my friend Lillian. Shout out Lillian. And then I have this little one that I got from my friend Lillian. I think I got this from Lillian as well. I think this one was year 8 and I got this one maybe a 9. If it wasn't for Lillian, I wouldn't have all these pal. But oh, screw it. That was my sister. This was my brother. And then all my brushes. I need to hurry up because my friend's gonna be home in 20 minutes. And if I'm home and oh my gosh, she's actually gonna kill me. Oh no, I'm actually just gonna die. Let's find some inspiration. What am I gonna talk about? I'm gonna talk about movies, because what else would Anna Roxanne even talk about? Michael Jackson. We can talk about Michael Jackson. We might do that. Let me get some inspo up, because I need inspo. Y'all siblings just ever like be screaming in the house so you don't know what to do? Should I do like some emo? What? Bye! Some like Marseille Martin thing, like makeup inspo, or Lara Raj inspo, or I'm looking at Vixen make. Ooh, I want to do a little eyes. I want to do the eyes, yeah. Okay, hurry up, my family's coming home soon. So like, this is the inspo I've picked, just because I'm not bothered to show you on my laptop. Is it just me that loves? Oh, look at that reflection. I'm telling a scary story. Is it just me that loves sad endings from a movie better than good ones? It's a good thing to have good endings in movies, but I love me a movie with a terrible ending. Is that a bad thing to say? Am I just sad all the time and like depressed and I need a movie with a bad ending to like relate to my life? No, I just appreciate them more because that means someone dead ass was like, oh, we can make this movie really, really freaking good and we can have a good ending and make audiences happy and feed into their delusions. Absolutely not. No, we're gonna make the ending terrible and then we're gonna die and cry. Usually I cry, but I like it better if I'm crying. This is just me. Am I a weirdo? Ooh. Low-key, yes, but that's besides the point. I think we should appreciate movies with terrible endings. Like, for example, I loved Stand By Me, right? We should all know this. Stand By Me is like my #1 movie. Yeah, it had a really bad ending and it made me cry like a freaking idiot. But I revel in that. Revel in that idiot, right? I love it down. And yeah, maybe it is a reflection of my mental state, or maybe it's a reflection that movies are just better with sad endings, according to Anna Roxon. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm freeballing. I'm just playing free ball. Let's do some eyebrows because my eyebrows are done, diggity done. I think I'm shaving my eyebrows today. Yeah, it's razor day. Razor day. We're shaving everywhere today. Look good, feel well, like Chemist Warehouse and stuff of that nature. Let's go! So what type of eyeshadow do I want? Can you even see that? Kinda, not really. My camera is, my phone camera in fact. It's kind of terrible, but we move. I'm just clumsy. I'm so clumsy. But yeah, I'm gonna use this. I recently watched Hunger Games, right? And that's like a cult classic. Everybody knows Hunger Games. Majority of the world has watched Hunger Games. It's like people with Michael Jackson. Like, you know who the dude is. But if you don't know, you've absolutely heard at least one of his songs. So, like, you know it. But you vaguely know it. That's me with Hunger Games until yesterday. No, Friday. I watched it on Friday. And, yeah, pretty good. I don't know. I started it in July of 2025. I didn't watch it till May of 2026. You know why? Because I was freaking fried. Yes, there you have it, folks. Any movie with some sort of violence and gore, Dora is that way. Because I genuinely couldn't stand it. I don't know what was wrong with me. Maybe because I was a child. I never really got to experience that in my life. I couldn't watch scary movies. Couldn't watch horror movies. Couldn't watch, the same thing. Couldn't watch any movies with violence. None of that. None of that. So, like, desensitizing myself by force, and it kind of didn't work last year, but this year it did work. I've watched so many movies this year because I desensitized myself by force. But yeah, I wasn't allowed to, so I had no reason to watch any movie with that. And plus, all the tributes were in like my age range. What do you mean 12 to 18? 12 to 18, girl, that was me 2 years ago, and that's me in 2 years. So math is probably not correct, but I don't give a crap. I started watching that movie at my friend's house at a sleepover. And I was sitting there. I remember sitting in the middle of that couch. Everybody around me has already seen the movie, but me. They put it on because I hadn't watched it. They was talking, they was chatting it up about school and this, that, and the third. And I'm sitting there staring at the screen like this. Like, I'm telling you, I remember quaking in my boots. I was so frightened for the violence. Like, I thought somebody's head is they're gonna get guillotined like a bit. Like, it's gonna be so graphic. And oh, I was scared. Oh, we got like 50 minutes in and then they all left. But I slept over. So then I was like, no, we're not doing all that. We're not picking that back up. So yeah, that was my experience, my first experience with Hunger Games. But then I was like, I'm a big girl now. No more daddies. Little girl. And I watched it on Friday while taking out my hair. Yeah, and I got this hair done on Saturday. Woo, so cute. Yeah, it was actually pretty good. But one of my friends on Letterboxd, she did say that the first, not to be like taking ideas from people, but she was really right. Compared to the other ones, I feel like the first one is the most overrated. But honestly, I get why I was so scared of it last year. Even this year when I was watching it, I was generally like so like frightened for the violence that was going to come up, but not as frightened as last year. Maybe it's the way the cinematography or like the way it's directed that it made you actually feel like you're a part of the damn movie, and that's why it scared me so much. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, it was good. 4 stars. I'm using my English advanced skills and analyzing TS movies now because it's fun. Yeah, I analyzed an episode of The Bear by force because I wanted to. Like, I should have been doing my art assessment, but no. Analyzing the bear is so much more important. It was season 4, episode 1. Yeah, I analyzed that one. And yeah, I just wow. I just really, yeah. What am I saying? I'm so tired. I should be focusing. To get the black side of my liner, I take a different brush. Like, see, I have pink eyeshadow. Well, barely. But this is my reserved black eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to use it for my black eyeshadow. It's in the name. I don't know why I love old things so much. I guess I'm the black sheep of my family because I love old movies, old songs, old books, all of that more than anything really of this generation. I'm telling you, the Beatles over Drake any day. I wouldn't necessarily call myself weird because I'm not a weirdo, I'm just myself. So me liking old things is not necessarily weird, but I think it's just this nostalgic effect. I know nostalgia will be the death of me. I know that nostalgia will kill me. But it's like cool to just like sit in an old-timey movie or like an old-timey song. I love Nat King Cole, well, the Beatles, Frank Sinatra, the Smiths, the Sundays, Michael Jackson, anything before really this 21st century is my favorite. And the last thing I watched from like, well, it wasn't, I'm lying to you. The last thing I watched from that time was, I don't remember, probably Singing in the Rain or something. The last old-timey thing I kind of watched was Catch Me If You Can. Watched that today, really good. There's this one scene in it where little dude, what's his name, DiCaprio, he's a fugitive, right? He's running from the police. He goes back to his mom's house and he sees a little girl in the window. And he's talking to the little girl in the window and they're playing the Christmas song by Nat King Cole Trio. And I love that song a lot. So I might hear like, wow, it's really giving Christmas. And I just love the feeling of old Christmas. Even though I haven't watched Home Alone. I feel like movies that are just shoved down my throat as much as Home Alone is, I would never touch it. You know when you are willing to do a chore, or like in your heart it's just like, oh, if I do this chore, my parents would be so happy with me, and like, yeah, and then they'll tell you to go do it. And you're like, oh, I'm about to, but you don't tell them that. So now you have no motive to actually do it. That's how I feel about movies that get shoved down my throat like that. I bet you Home Alone even that good. I bet you it's not even that good. Maybe one day I'll watch it and see why you guys love it. You know what is good? The B movie. Everybody go in the B movie. Did I talk about how I love old? I don't think I touched on this. Sadder endings in movies are better than happier ones. Did I touch on this? Let's just do it again because I would rather talk about it right now. Probably just me. But I love a sad ending over a happy one any day. The greatest example I have is Mysterious Skin. No. Beautiful Boy. No. It's another one that has a sad ending. Stand By Me. I didn't even know why that wasn't the first one I thought of. That's like my favorite movie ever. Stand By Me, glorious. 5 stars and a like. Me and On the Dying Girl. 5 stars and a like. Yet, freaking despicable ending. It has more emotional weight. Like, if a movie can make me that upset, make me cry, and make me, like, insane, then it's better than any movie with any happy ending. Another reason why movies get 5 stars and a like in my books is if the cinematography and how the ending is. Because the ending dictates how much a movie should be rating. I don't give a crap. If you have the best cinematography, the best dialogue, but your ending is like shorter than an asshole, then it's not gonna be good at all. And you just have to accept that. I like if you formulate an ending so absurd or like so depressing, it's better than, that's probably why I love plot twists so much. Because when the ending is like, yo, I wasn't expecting that, like, yo, that's when you get good. The Sixth Sense? Am I dumb? The Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense. Ooh, whoa. I'm not playing Sixth Sense. The Sixth Sense. Yes, that movie. Whoa. No, actually, I'm going to shut up because if I start talking about it, then you're going to get spoiled and then you're never going to watch it. And no, Anna, shut up. No, actually, be quiet. Let's talk about something totally unrelated to that. Disney is peak, especially older Disney, but like there's some like new Disney movies like from 2015 onwards that are like the GOAT. Like for real, like Inside Out, the first one, tough. Honestly, Encanto, tough. But I love Vivo. Is that Disney? I think it is. I think I'm gonna say it's Disney because I actually don't know. But that movie, absolute peak. The songs too. Oh Lord, so nice. If you regret or sad at all, still a part of the family madrigal. And I'm fine. What's wrong with gay movies? Yo, scratch that. Why haven't I never seen a happy one, like, ever? Like, Moonlight, 4.5 stars in the light for me. The reason I didn't get that half star is because it was freaking depressing. But besides that, it would have been 5 stars. Ooh, it would have been like top 4. I don't even play. Moonlight is something special. Shout out to the director and just the whole team. They ate down with that freaking movie. It was honestly way too depressing. And hold on, I gotta lock in for eyeliner. Ooh, girl. Hold on, let me do some quick designs. But yeah, Moonlight, one of the best plots, cinematography. I love the chapters. That one's really good. Use of lighting, amazing. And I'm like 99% sure I wrote like a serious review on that one. So that's how you know the movie actually changed me. And like, guys, I'm actually growing up. Now my reviews are never going to be like one-liners. They're actually going to be like a detailed paragraph on what I watched and what I enjoyed and what I saw. So like, applause. Yeah, like when I used to just write silly one-liners every movie I watched, and then the occasional movie will have like the craziest vocabulary in the world, and then it'll be some kind of like metaphors and simile utilized, and it'll be like just amazing. And my brother's calling me, but we're gonna ignore him because I'm recording. My ink is running out. I'm gonna not worry about my eyeliner right now. What was I saying? Cinematography. Well, let's talk about Moonlight. Yeah, I'm just talking about movies, anything really. I might as well just talk about Michael Jackson now. Let's talk about Michael Jackson because I did a video. I recorded 40 minutes of me talking about Michael Jackson just for it not to get on my laptop. Like, actually, screw storage. I can't even get any more storage too because I'm broke as I'm as broke as somebody's dead grandma. So got freaking any money to go buy a freaking US whatever, an extra thing for my storage. So I just have to wing it. There's a pretty detailed video about my love for Michael Jackson and how much I miss him and adore him. I am a New Gen fan because if it wasn't for the movie, I wouldn't be like this. Actually, I might have been because it's like that for the Beatles. When I found out who the Beatles were and started listening to them and started watching them and started like really just living in their soul, it wasn't through a movie. No. I knew who they were. Freaking Golden Slumbers being in Sing, or Here Comes the Sun and the Beatles. Well, I actually didn't know that was the Beatles. But I didn't get to know them through a movie. I saw one TikTok, and that changed the trajectory of my 2025. So it could have been a one TikTok. I would have been Michael Jackson's best friend. But yes, shout out to the movie. Shout out to Jafar Jackson. Shout out to Antoine. Shout out to Michael Jackson himself. Lovely freaking movie, and I think everyone should go watch it. And if you think it's bad, it's because you have no whimsy and joy in your life. Yeah. Get like me and my best friend. We are the most whimsical and we are the most joyous. But she hasn't went to Michael Jackson, so I don't know if we can be friends anymore. Yeah, Michael Jackson. What I knew about the dude before I watched the movie, yes, I was on the side that thought this nigga is weird, this nigga's a pedophile, this nigga likes little boys. Ooh, I know. And then now really like leaning into it and researching, I became a erudite on Michael Jackson. It makes so much sense. The nigga had his childhood stripped. Just whoop, from the age of 4 or 5, put on the stage, started singing, hopping from place to place, using his voice, and he didn't even get like 1 ounce of childhood because he's a JW. No Christmas, no birthdays. He couldn't even say you the birthday because he didn't even celebrate his birthday. And I couldn't just imagine like being that young and being forced to do all that, and then having your ugly ass dad come and beat you up every like 2 days because you didn't want to sing, you were tired. Like, that's the worst. 1950s. 1960s America, they were doing anything. So currently, I don't want to say I can't really blame him. I can't blame him. There's 1,000 billion trillion families out there who are normal and didn't have to basically torment and like cause such trauma on a child because he was a child and had a gift, you know? He deserved a loving, caring father who didn't just beat him up. Yeah, and starting from a young age too, then he developed that work ethic and just needing to be perfect. And that's how we got some bangers, so I thank Michael Jackson for not killing himself. Finding out more about him, he seems super cool and we would have been friends. But we also wouldn't have been friends because it would have been a friends to like lovers thing. I'm writing a fanfic right now about him. No, not in real life. Don't get excited. I mean, like in my head, like I'm about to say some fanfic stuff right now. We would have honestly just been friends to lovers. Like we would have been like the little interviewer girl that he's friends with. It would have been just like that, but then it would have gone to lovers because, oh, it wouldn't be like Lisa Marie Presley. Maybe, yeah, maybe I would have been Lisa Marie. If I was friends with him from when he was young, like when he was young boy. Whoa, he was not young boy. When he was younger boy to like the oh, don't get me started on the dangerous era, guys. Oh, so fun. Yeah. I don't even know why I brought my foundations. I don't even like to wear them. If I was friends with him when he was younger to when he got to the dangerous era, I would have impregnated him already. He was just too fine in the dangerous era. It's actually kind of inconceivable. What do I want to do? Let's do extreme blush because I can do whatever the fuck I want. So I'm going to get this extremely light pink. Can you see that? Wait. This extremely light pink right there. I'm just gonna put that all over my upper cheek because I can. Genuinely so fine. So yeah, because I'm so tired. I don't even know what to say. I always record videos when I'm freaking exhausted. So I'm just talking and talking. I'm wasting my storage, and that's why I have no storage left because I just talk to talk. I would have put a baby in him already, and yeah, we would have filled up the whole population since he wanted kids so badly. I would have created MPreg. I don't know about you guys, but I would have had that right now. Ooh, that's a really nice pink. Yeah, I just really love Michael Jackson. And I think we should all appreciate him. Ooh, this is like a lot of blush. Like, I'm gonna be shining whole. I'm gonna be shining whole. Bro, I barely do any makeup. I literally started this video thinking I'm gonna be like, look like a drag queen by the end of it. No ho, I did little freaking eyeshadow and some big blush. I can see it in this one. I don't think you guys can see it. Well, let's talk about Jackie. Not Jackie, Michael Jackie. Michael Joseph Jackson. Joseph Jackson, Michael Jackson. When he was nearing the end of his life, he kind of had this vampire-esque aesthetic to him, which I really want to emulate in my life. Like, let's find some photos. Like, this type of ooh, I am not telling a scary story. That type of aesthetic is kind of what I want to be like, but also that just not my, whoa. That just not might be for me, you know? I love pink. Pink is my favorite color. But I couldn't just imagine being around black. Oh my gosh, they're home. Yo, I'm freaking frying. My mom's gonna kill me. I'm not even, I didn't even get to do extreme lip liner or anything. But yeah, I love you, Michael Jackson. I love you guys for just being here. And I have to go. Part 2, trust me. Trust me. It might come in a month or it might come in a year, but there's gonna be a part 2 when we actually discuss and break down and analyze TS and gather evidence from all around. Okay. I love you and miss you guys already.